How could this be? For me to lose to anyone other than my dad is impermissible!
You did barely win against an enemy that didn't want to use her powers.
I want power. Power that won't lose to anyone! It's either I fix up my body into an invincible cyborg or a super alloy robot. But both will take too much time and effort. Isn't there a way to simply level up instantly or something?
Why are you always cheating? Every game requires a diligent and gradual level-up process.
But they also have cheat codes, like max out our levels instantly. What was it? Up, up, down, down.
That's cheating!
I'm all for cheating! I don't have time! I must stop the seniors from defeating my dad before I get to, no matter what! And I'm not the only one who has to worry about the time. You've got your own ticking clock to worry about.
You're right. Let's cheat.
Well, cheating is fine and dandy, but this isn't a game. It's real life. So how can we cheat?
There is one method, a way for the young master to gain the power to defeat the DS gentleman.
Mr. Jeffrey, you're alive? I thought you died earlier.
I thought that might happen, so I wore a bulletproof vest.
And why did you have to act like that?
You said I can beat the DS gentleman, so how do I do that?
Yes, you must enter your heart once again. There you shall pull out your potential powers.
Potential powers, huh? That thing heroes and allies of justice always have hidden up their sleeves, right?
Directly tampering with a heart to find potential is the same as emphasizing the taste of using complementary spices.
Indeed. Potential power is controlled by the subconscious heart. If we free them, young master's powers will be unleashed.
Is it kind of like how getting rid of hot sauce-loving Mao made him hate hot sauce?
That's how you drag out potential power? What about reviving from the brink of death or your best friend dying?
No, just getting rid of subconsciouses will bring out his potential.
But isn't it pretty dangerous to be using force against his heart? I thought you were against that.
Well, it just means that situations have changed. I don't see a problem with it now.
You have flexible morals, don't you?
Though messing with the heart can be dangerous, it's not like you can take your sweet time leveling up. And by fighting alongside all of you, the young master's heart has matured. He should be fine, to a certain point.
What? Don't say such horrifying things! What's gotten into you?
I see. I'm somewhat relieved. At least Sir Mao's heart has grown up a little bit.
Looks like I've got to watch out. Next up, we need to bring out my potential powers, too.
Stop talking already! We're going to the heart bank!
Mao's heart is growing. I don't know if it's true or not, but it makes me happy. If by being with us, Mao's trauma was even slightly relieved, that's meaningful enough for me. Even if he hasn't opened his heart up yet, if we can slowly heal his scars, it'll still be nice.
It's a fickle thing, the subconscious. Make sure to release every single potential power now. I'm counting on you. Well then, I should be going. I must prepare for the great climax.
Chapter 6, The Reckoning.
Princess?
What is it, Almaz?
Pardon my abruptness, but why did you remember me?
That really was abrupt.
I'm sorry. I've been curious since you told me.
I had never actually met you.
Huh?
But, you see, you still consoled me.
What do you mean?
I told you that I can't cry, right? I'm an ungrateful princess who can't even shed a tear. I heard the rumors. Not a single tear during the funeral. She doesn't even cry in her own room. She's not tough, just cold-blooded. The princess has some nerve not crying for her mother, the queen. She's such an unlovable princess.
That's terrible. It's easy to judge by looking at the surface, but it's not like they looked into your heart. How would they know you weren't really?
That's it.
Huh?
That night, I couldn't fall asleep, so I was wandering around the castle and heard the argument from the barracks. A hero must answer the call of the voiceless voices. Lady Sapphire is alone in her sadness. The princess grieves in her own ways. Look at her hair, I heard.
That time? You were listening? It was just a coincidence. I just happened to notice that a lock of your beautiful hair had been cut short.
It's exactly as you said. I cut off a lock of hair and secretly placed it inside my mother's coffin. She had always praised my hair, though afterwards my grandmother scolded me for it. The only ones who noticed the change in my hair were my father, grandmother, and you, Almas. That voice then, I've never forgotten.
Princess!
Why are you crying? Are you going to cry for me?
If it would make you happy, I'll cry for you as much as you want. So please, don't be sad anymore. You can ignore those heartless words. I'll make sure I erase them all. I will protect you for life. I, Almas von Amandine Adamant, will die for you, Lady Sapphire.
Almas, no you can't!
Huh?
If you were to die, I would be greatly saddened.
Why's that?
I wonder why. I'm not exactly sure. What do you think?
Don't ask me. I'm more confused about this than you are.
Oh, my lady, watch this. Oh, it's a love scene like we read about in our study guides.
Could it be possible? They might do the high-level skill from the 48 expressions of affection? The kiss?
Calm down. Don't get too panicky. Kyoko, you go get the camera. Asuka, you prepare for the interviews.
Do you mind not mocking us?
Huh? Enemies?
We are the subconscious. Defeat us and become very strong. But don't forget about that one time. Oh, that one time. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
So these are my subconsciences. If I get rid of them, I'll become stronger, right?
But they're acting strange, afraid of something. It's as if they are milk bottles nearing expiration.
So what? It doesn't matter. It's my subconscious. I wouldn't know anyway. Let the subconscious subside. There's no need to hesitate. I will become stronger. Stronger than anyone. Stronger!
How is it, Mal? Are you stronger?
I feel somewhat maybe a little stronger, but it's nowhere near close to what I need. However, if I continue to beat them, I should become stronger, according to my calculations.
Let me guess. Mr. Jeffrey told you?
Oh, your subconscious seems to have dropped something. Is this a book?
Oh, I have that comic too! I remember seeing it in Mal's room.
Huh, let's see. What kind of comic is it?
Damn it, Dad! You had to have done that on purpose! How many times must he break my game? How will I exact vengeance for my blood, sweat, tears, and 4 million hours?
Hey there. Can I talk to you for a sec? Do you live in this house?
Huh? Who are you? That face! That look! I've seen you before. I see, so it's finally Dad's turn. I thought you might be coming to defeat him soon.
Oh, so you're the son of the Overlord. But you knew me just by looking at my face.
Don't underestimate me. I will one day rule the Netherworld. I am devoted to various research. Of course, I did my research on you. I have everything that relates to you. Games, comics, you name it.
Well, I'm honored.
Now listen carefully. My dream is to become a great overlord who can one day fight a rival like you. And I will defeat him after a deadly battle, and then the evil world will prosper forever. But before that...
Yes?
Can I have your autograph?
A simple request, my little friend. How's this?
Whoa! Do you always carry around paper and a marker? You're well prepared. All right then. In return, I'll tell you where my dad is.
Thank you. I'm sure this will be my last adventure. I would love to bathe in the glory.
Last?
As far as I know, your father is the strongest overlord.
That's right. You've got a keen eye for power.
Which means my task is over after this. I can finally welcome some rest.
I see. So you're finally retiring. All right then, I'll tell you my dad's weak points. I really want to teach my dad a lesson. I'll help you out.
Oh?
But in exchange, promise me. Here, come closer. And then... That's it. Got it? Is it a promise?
All right, I promise. You're already a friend of mine, and friends never betray each other.
Friends, huh?
Ah, do you like that?
Who'd like that, ever? Demons must relish solitude.
Oh, is that so?
They're oaths of a demon that I came up with. I will one day stand at the top of all demons.
I see. Then good luck to you. You can do it. One day, you'll be a great overlord.
Who was that, Mal? Didn't look like anyone I know.
I don't know.
You don't know? But wasn't that your own memory?
Must have been a subconscious. I don't know.
Could that have been... Wait, but could it be?
Could it be what? Don't tease us. Just say it.
Oh, sorry. That man, it might have been...
You don't have to say it. I said it was a subconscious. We're supposed to get rid of him. We don't have time to chat.
That shadow, could it be? So it was he who cast this dark shadow into Mao's heart.
There are various types of subconscious that suppress one's potential abilities within the heart. Weakness, prejudice, disbelief, and pride. Mao and his crew journeyed through the heart and with some cooperation cleared the subconscious obstacles one by one. But after a while they came to a realization. Subconsciouses are cautious and cowardly. They live in hidden corners of the heart that even Mao himself cannot find. Once they realized this, they decided to head towards the remote frontier. And thus, Mao and his crew finally arrived. The hidden village of the heart in the frontier, where the subconsciouses gather.
This is it, right? My heart's secret village.
This is a convenient thing to have.
If we annihilate everyone in this hidden village, we can bring out more of Mao's potential powers, right? It sucks to let Mao get ahead of me, but it's a badass's job to help a rival grow. So let's do this!
If only this convenience can accompany Sir Mao's heart opening up, it'll kill two birds with one stone.
Please, I beg you, leave us alone! Nothing good will come from dragging out your potential powers. I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want to!
My subconsciouses disobey me? I'm bringing my potential powers to their fullest glory. It's only proper that you willingly cooperate with me. Now die! Perish for me! Oh, I feel overflowing power surging from the depths of my body. Wonderful! So this is what it feels like to release your potential. I feel every evil fiber of my being.
I hope it's not just your imagination again. You are pretty quick to make assumptions after all.
Are you blind? Look at this. The super moves I wasn't able to use before are all available to me now.
Oh, you're right. Cool.
Now, it looks like you might be able to stand up against the DS gentleman.
Indeed. It was time well spent, and it produced a good broad. Boom!
Pretty good, Mao. That's why you're my rival.
Looks like I made you meddle in more of my work.
You don't need to thank me. It's just volunteer work. It's all a piece of cake to me.
Then it's a good thing I didn't thank you. But the way you adhere to your delinquent ways, when you're that persistent, it's almost admirable.
Huh? Now?
Did you all hear that?
I heard it all right, Princess. Still cynical in most ways, but it sounded like he complimented me.
Maybe one of those subconsciouses we defeated made him more honest, which might mean that Sir Mao's heart could be open now.
No, it's too hard to tell. We've already had our hopes shattered too many times by speculating.
What's a man who's gonna become a hero being so negative for? Let's go check it out.
Miss Barrel's right. If there's a remote chance, we shouldn't miss it.
But it's only a remote chance.
What is it, Mao? Why'd you stop?
Oh, there's someone over there. Isn't that a human?
Wait a minute! That's Sir Aurum! Superhero Aurum!
You mean that super famous superhero?
Yes! It's the superhero! I heard he had gone missing!
Superhero? I can't believe it! The rarest of the rares! Give me your autograph, please! Wait a minute! Why is he inside Mao's heart?
Where is the strongest overlord?
It's not me! I'm just a lowly demon maniac!
Where is the strongest overlord?
Superhero, huh?
What's wrong, Mao? Why the scary face? Are you scared?
How disgusting, the things you find in your heart.
You know something. But what's it have to do with Sir Aurum?
I would know.
Where is the strongest overlord?
He keeps saying the same thing. What's wrong with him?
The strongest overlord can only mean one person. Mao's father, our reigning overlord.
Strongest overlord!
You're so annoying, saying the same thing over and over.
The strongest overlord is you!
Me?
What's with this guy? Mao's just the Overlord's son. He's a weirdo who gets excited about experiments. He's not even popular. He's no Overlord, trust me on this one.
She's right. If Sir Mao were a dangerous overlord, I would have stabbed him in the back long ago.
Princess, don't dirty your hands. Let me do that for you.
I thought you guys were trying to open up my heart. I'm gonna seclude myself now.
You're the strongest overlord! You!
How do my powered-up skills taste?
Crazy, I must say. Even though he's in your heart, that superhero went flying off.
Wow, you can beat the DS gentleman for sure now. Maybe even the Overlord.
Wait, this is strange. The superhero's presence is still here.
The strongest overlord is no more.
Don't tell me he gets to revive too. What an annoying hero!
The strongest overlord is...
Oh, maybe the superhero is attached to his heart, like Sir Mao's father was. What happened here?
What's he got to hold on to? A resident who doesn't pay rent needs to be kicked out!
Wait, he revived, but it seems like he's completely lost the will to fight.
I thought the superhero was more of a cool guy. This is kind of disappointing.
The strongest overlord is no more. Without the overlord, I am a hero. Where is the next overlord? Are there no more anywhere? Are there no strong overlords? Where is the strongest overlord?
It looks like he's looking for the strongest overlord, but Mao's dad is somewhere around here, right?
I heard that the superhero went to defeat the strongest overlord and never returned. It seems that story is wrong.
Where is the strongest overlord?
Dad,
Mao, why the gloomy face?
it seems I can't trust others after all. Friends are useless to me.
Huh? What's wrong now?
The superhero has taught me a lesson. A trusting heart, promises, friends, they're all useless.
Where do you think you're going?
I no longer have any business here. I'm going home. Watching him makes me sick. You guys better pack it up and leave. Otherwise, I'll consider you parasites and sick my defenses on you.
This is bad. Mao's heart has become suddenly hard. It's as hard as week-old bread.
His heart was finally starting to be honest, too. What happened?
Ever since he saw the superhero, he started acting strange. But what's the connection between Mao and the superhero? I haven't heard any rumors.
There are games and comics and cartoons of the superhero in Mao's room, so I wonder if that has to do with it. Do you think this could somehow be related to his heart scar?
The heart scar seems to be what darkens Mao's heart like a burnt crust that sticks to the bottom of the pot.
Which means Sir Mao must have met Superhero Aurum sometime in the past. Say, Hero, what's the real superhero like? Would he really hurt Mao's heart? The guy we just saw was pretty weird. Is the real one like that too?
Sir Aurum is super famous in the human world, and he's a legendary hero that everyone admires. He's the strongest, smartest, nicest, most competent, and even pretty funny hero ever. He's perfect in every way.
He's mentioned as a top-class hero in our kingdom's annals as well, though he is a man from the distant past. He left the human world to defeat the strongest overlord. I believe it's been more than 200 years since then.
But his many adventures are retold as legends, and he's even on the coins and bills of the kingdom's currency. I have all his games, cartoons, comics, novels, figures, even the die-cast ones, and even some fan magazines.
Wow, you're a fanatic. But even normal people know who the superhero is. That's how great of a man he was. But that superhero we saw would never be mistaken for a role model for badasses everywhere.
The real Sir Aurum is different. He's a man of courage and justice, and he beat many evil overlords and gods. Even the overlord was pretty different from the overlord inside his heart. No way could that be the real Sir Aurum.
But from Mao's point of view, that's how he appeared, right?
Well, maybe.
There's a problem. Why did the superhero reflect so badly in Sir Mao's eyes like that?
Debating over the menu won't fill your stomachs. If you have time to think, then cook. You're young. Move forward.
You're right, Master.
This is fine for now. Some things only become clear when the time is just right. Just don't forget that when it's time, we are the only ones who will be there to support Mao.
The superhero is of little concern. He may have been strong, but what can one do when they cease to exist? I only obey my evil mind and walk forward down my own path. We're going to attack the senior classrooms. We need to go repay that Lady of the Dias gentleman.
But we still don't know where they are.
That is nothing to worry about. I thought this might happen, so I've discovered their location.
Oh, it's amazing how no one knows where they are, yet you were able to find them.
So, where are they?
Directly above us.
Above?
Oh, I see. The classrooms flew down here.
Yes, and they will land shortly.
Oh, come on! I was joking.
They most likely use the class bells to time their raids. That way they can disappear right after a fight.
I never thought of that. Their methods are more advanced than regular badasses. Legend has it, seniors were originally a group of super honor students. Now that they're delinquents, this won't be easy.
Don't forget that there are brainwashed freshmen being held in their classrooms.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot.
Go ahead and forget them. Now that I've reached my potential, I don't need servants. As long as I have this evil power and brain, the day I beat up my dad quickly approaches.
He seems to be in a good mood, but I know there has to be a pitfall just waiting for us.
Whoa. Is this really a legendary senior classroom? It looks pretty normal to me.
You're right. I imagined more of a nasty-looking building. Huh. How anticlimactic.
Seems like the two of you are starting to get a taste for the netherworld. But if you look closely, you can tell that they recently remodeled it to match their newfound delinquency.
Where are the Diaz gentlemen? Catch all of them, not just the woman. I want to test my new moves on them.
Do not underestimate them.
You've seen the extent of my potential, and you still wish to lecture me?
Indeed. Here is a slice of cake. Almaz, eat it up.
You're picking me? It appears pretty normal. Oh. What is this? It tastes like teriyaki sauce. What are you trying to do to me?
I always add depth to my cooking. Taste can be measured with sight. That is the essence of cooking.
So what are you trying to prove?
Sometimes when you think it's gonna be sweet, it turns out to be salty, right?
So the Diaz gentlemen are like teriyaki-flavored cake. As the teacher says, we should beware what they hide inside.
You seem to know a lot about the Diaz gentlemen. Is there something you're not telling us?
A man shuts up to enjoy his dark stew. Look, there's your welcome. It has been a long time. We are the Vato brothers. Excuse us for interrupting. We have gathered here today at the behest of our senior bosses. Ex-boss, will you join us in enjoying a wonderfully brainwashed life? We never have to choose where to go for lunch.
Fools! The only way to thoroughly enjoy life as a demon is to plot new ways to be evil! You who have given up plotting evil have no right to call yourselves demons!
Why do you resist? Getting brainwashed is very refreshing.
You Vato brothers are wrong. You can't be a real badass if you're only doing it because you're being controlled.
I don't understand what you mean. You and I are both delinquents. Do we not share the same feelings?
Being forced into it by someone else and becoming one by your own free will are completely different.
Don't think so hard about it. I'll free you from your hypnosis with my iron fist. It won't hurt, so come over here.
A senior boss told us not to get too close to strangers. So, adios. We set up a bunch of traps inside the building. So what's your step?
Aw, they got away. You need to convince them too, Mal. You are their class leader, right?
Just ignore them. I don't need useless servants.
But Mal...
More importantly, did you see it, Almaz? Isn't my potential power amazing? With this much evil power, I can beat both the Diaz gentleman and my dad! I didn't expect this much power to be hidden inside me. Very interesting. Where does this power come from?
Mal!
Nothing you say can reach Mao now. Curry tastes better after letting it sit for a night. Leave him for now.
Why is Mal obsessed with himself? I thought he was finally beginning to change. Is it just my imagination? Or is it because he met Sir Aurum inside his heart? Mal, please, look at the people around you. At this rate, I may abandon you.
What's that? Some kind of writing. Let's see. Please take freely.
Oh,
pretty doll.
Princess, don't you think it's a little strange for a doll to be just sitting there? It has to be a trap.
But the more I look at it, the cutesier it gets. The fluffiness is just begging me to hug it.
You're already touching it?
Be careful! Boom! That's no doll!
Watch out, Princess!
Almost! Almost! Don't die!
Almaz, are you dead?
Oh, to take away our hero. How cruel the gods can be.
I've never seen that before. Was that the ultimate skill of the 48 expressions of affection? Self-sacrifice?
Thank you, Hero Almaz. We will never forget about you. You will live on forever in our hearts.
Rest in peace. We've lost an amusing man.
I'm not dead.
Almaz, are you all right? Where are you hurt? Let me take a look.
I'm fine. It was nothing, really.
But you look kind of pale.
It was just a prick from a needle, I think. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. More importantly, Princess, are you hurt at all?
Thanks to you, I'm perfectly fine.
I'm glad you're safe. Please take better care of yourself.
Indeed. It was a careless act on my part, but it was so cutesy. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay as long as I'm around. A hero must act with courage to protect that which is precious. I'm always prepared to die for you, Princess. But please try not to be so reckless. If you really can't help it, try to only do it while I'm around.
All right, I understand. But I won't forgive you if you die.
Don't worry, it's not like I want to die.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. I probably just caught a cold.
Maybe you got an infection from your previous wound. Here, let me see it.
No, that's more than I deserve.
If you're not feeling good, go get some rest in the nurse's office. No one will blame you for missing out.
Thanks, but I'm fine. Really.
Bill's right, Almaz. I don't need your help. My powers alone can handle this. Isn't that right, Salvatore the Magnificent?
You sensed my presence? You've grown much in such a short time.
Where is your leader? Let's get this over quick. I want a leader versus leader duel.
You conceited white-haired kid. You have gotten somewhat better, but you're nowhere close to our leader.
Is that your way of acting like a big shot? What a coward! All right then, I'll beat you up and force you to drag this leader of yours out!
Don't act so arrogant, kid. There are powers in this world that are far beyond your imagination.
Interesting. Let's see this power.
Let's begin, Overlord Sun. Grow 1,000 arms and fire rocket punches! Don't forget to scream, Rocket Punch!
All right, I can do that for you. Right now, I feel like I can do anything.
Now, in so many ways, I don't think I can keep up with you anymore.
See my furious power? An overflowing surge of evil energy! The legendary DS gentlemen are nothing to fear. Now there are no enemies that can stand in my way. This is indeed my true power. My long history of tough battles means nothing, for this was my first serious battle.
Wow, he's completely narcissistic.
You do know in your heart that this isn't really just your power, right? Be a little bit more honest.
Don't you know anything? I'm the heir to the Netherworld and the #1 honor student. All that matters is my power.
You may be right. No demon other than our leader has beaten me while I was using the full extent of my power.
See? Even my enemy understands my powers better than you.
But Sir Mal, some of the strongest powers are driven by cooperation. Don't you see that?
No, I don't. And thankfully, I don't need to. And I'll prove it to you by beating the rest of the Diaz gentlemen.
Unfortunately, the other members are all on field trips and school retreats. I'm the only one who's here.
Oh, I didn't know the Diaz gentlemen went to those events.
Then bring out your leader. I beat you, so I demand to see him.
He is also absent. He is quite elusive, you see. Even I don't know where he is or what he normally does.
He fears me so greatly that he schemes to run for his life. I won't let him. Where are you hiding? Show yourself immediately!
Did you call for me, young master?
Ah, Jeffrey. Excellent. Your timing is perfect and most suspicious. Can you bring out the senior class leader as usual?
I thought this might happen, so I came prepared.
Good. That's how it should be.
It's been worth those long years of raising, grooming.
What is he talking about?
Thinking back, it took so long. I was so patient. I miscalculated so many times. Yet, here we are.
What are you saying, Mr. Jeffrey?
Miscalculations? What is your plan?
What's wrong? Enough of this talk. Just bring me the leader. I'm tired of waiting.
You're tired of waiting, but I'm so glad you've grown this much. Mao,
I am the senior class leader.
You?
The time has come.
99 hours until Almaz turns into a demon.
Danger has come to the netherworld! Almaz now only has 99 hours left!
Yeah, we're giving up.
We can't just quit.
There's still a chance! Spin the netherworld clockwise and turn back time!
That'll never work.
There are still some other methods, like flip 99 hours over and make it 66 hours!
How does it make any sense? And then I'll have less time.
Next time on Super Happy Battle Hour, final episode, Almaz's last joke. Tears don't go with comedy!
Goodbye, Almaz. We will never forget you.
Just don't kill me.